Hi guys, I'm Carolyn Rose Bohannon, and someone recently asked me a really good question, and I thought I would digest it with you. They asked what I would do if all my businesses disappeared and I had to start fresh tomorrow with a clean slate. So a few things to think about is I love to dream, and so this actually makes me really excited to think about. I'm always dreaming and envisioning new businesses, and so I'm just gonna kind of walk you through my thought process. On day one, I would decide what type of business, including the business model that I wanted to go after and choose, and then I would think about the name. I don't really think the name matters in particular, but you want to make sure that you save your domain or you register that name with the state to make sure no one else takes it and that it is free to use. I think you can change your name, you can rebrand down the road. Don't get hung up on that. I think some people spend days, weeks, months thinking about the perfect name, and it really matters how you brand it. If you think about Nike, for example, why do we tie Nike to shoes? Because of their branding, not because of the name. So I would make sure I secured the name, the business model, and register with the state. And then I would be thinking about what I want to offer inside that and how I want to make an income. And then when you look at the first month, you want to get your business up and rolling. You need to know your ideal customer, and you need to know the pathway in which you're going to make an income. So how are you going to get new leads down the pipeline in order to make sales? If you're a retail business, you have to have people coming in the door. If you're a service-based business, you have to have people booking you. If you're an educational-based business, you have to have people listening to what you're producing or watching and paying you for it. So you have to figure out how you're going to fill your pipeline and start, and that includes your marketing. What platforms are you going to be on? Are you going to have a website? Are you going to have an email list? All of that can happen in the first month. And then when you think about that very first year, you want to go back and see what's working, what's not working, what product or service is profitable, how are you making sure that you always have new customers coming down the line, you have new leads coming in, and how can you double check to make sure that your pricing is at a profitable level so that whatever you're selling is leaving some money at the end of the day for you and your family. If you are considering starting or scaling a business, we have the perfect intensive for you, and I invite you to look at our Start to Scale program, where I'm going to sit down with you and a few other small business owners and really help you take your dreams and your goals to the next level. Whether you're just starting and we're at that day one, or you're a year or two in and you want to make sure what you're doing is profitable and take it to the next level, head on over to cattlemanU.com and join the waitlist.